Today, Mom had a rough day. I picked up Amy from after-school care before I drove to pick up Mom. Amy, she's my kid sister. She's 9 years younger than me. My mom and my stepdad got married when Amy was already 4 months old. So I watched after her through the ceremony and the reception, and I've watched after her ever since. Now, Amy's 6, and I'm 15. I don't actually have my driver's license yet, but Mom says it's just better if I drive the carpool. And Mom, she's 49. In 1 year, she'll be diagnosed with bipolar after an episode where she tells me she can hear the colors of the leaves. She also apologizes to me for everything she's put me through. And then she's institutionalized for a week. And when she gets back out, we never talk about what happened before. But today, after I park the car in the garage, Mom will go upstairs and lay down for a nap. I won't see her for hours. That's okay. Amy and I will watch the Rosie O'Donnell show. And when that's over, I can get the laundry started. The phone rings. I rush to answer it so it doesn't ring more than 2 times. I can't let Mom get disturbed by the ringer. Hello, Tarleton home. That's all their names. It's not actually my name. Sometimes I feel more like a housekeeper than a member of the family. The man on the phone asks for my mom. I'm sorry, she's out for the evening. Can I take a message? I jot down the name of the cable company and their phone number. I know that the bill is late again, but it's still connected for now. When I hang up the phone, Amy asks me to make her dinner, so I heat up some cans of chili. After dinner's over, I'll need to go through her backpack and see what homework she's got. Yesterday, her teacher sent home this note about her bad behavior during nap time. I just signed Mom's name for her. It's no big deal. I've been signing her name for years. Today's homework, her teacher wants 10 items sent back to school that start with the letter H. What? I give up after only 4, and I'm frustrated that I'm failing first grade homework. Amy sasses me about not doing it right, so I yell at her until she's crying. Then I tell her to go to bed. She stomps up the stairs, and Mom emerges from her bedroom just in time to hear Amy sobbing about how I was mean. Great, now I'm the bad guy. Mom consoles Amy and helps her in her pajamas. I stay downstairs fearing her wrath. When I hear they're reading bedtime stories, I take my backpack up to my room to start my homework. The eruption of anger never comes tonight, but my anxiety builds and hangs in the air from memories of past explosions. I get enough of my homework done to get by tomorrow, and then I pack up my books. I unzipper a small compartment of my backpack, and I take out a little green makeup case. The makeup well is empty, but that's not what I want. Hidden beneath the applicator is a razor blade in a paper sleeve. I hold it in my hand, and I let the anger build. The anger at my mom, at Amy, at my life, at God. I find a fresh patch of skin high enough on my thigh that no one at cheerleading will see. I drag a corner of the razor blade across my skin, and I watch as the droplets of blood bead up in a perfectly straight line. In this moment, I am calm, and I feel peace. I've replaced the pain of my day with this pain on my skin, and I know how to soothe this pain. I keep a roll of medical tape in my purse, and I tear it to the right length and the perfect width, so it covers exactly. I blot up the first rush of blood with a tissue, and then I stick the tape on. I watch as the blood seeps through and the crimson red shows. This is how I care for myself. I put myself to bed. Mom hasn't spoken to me since we got home. I know that tomorrow will be the same. This is my mom's bipolar depression and how I learned to cope. My own mental health diagnosis came 2 years later, after my first suicide attempt and hospitalization, just before my 17th birthday. I had my school schedule cut down and went to intensive therapy and struggled to find relief from drug therapies. There were days I felt lost in spirals of shame and depression pulling me down. At 18, I was on my own. I had thick walls and astounding survival skills. But I found that these protective walls weren't so good at letting in love in my adult relationships. I reached out to 12-step groups and support programs and counselors who helped me work through my childhood pain. I have compassion for myself. There are good days and bad, more good. And when the bad days do come, I have kindness for myself. This is what happened to me. It does not define me.